Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Kindly introduce yourself.
I'm Mabel Di Maala, 24 years old and presently residing in Bushangre, Oriental Mindoro. And I am second from the eldest of daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Virgilio Di Maala. And I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers. I'm a single and I studied professional caregiver here in Manila. I took at 1 year of studying.
Okay. And do you have any experience working as a domestic helper abroad before?
Yes, ma'am, I do have it. I work as a domestic helper in Hong Kong.
Okay. And what's the nationality of your employer?
My employer is pure Chinese.
Okay. Do they have children?
Yes, ma'am, we have children, a 1.5-year-old boy.
Okay. And you're the one taking care of the boy?
Yes, ma'am, I'm the one of taking care of the boy.
Okay. You worked in Hong Kong before, and now why do you want to go back in Hong Kong and work as a domestic helper again?
I want to go back in Hong Kong because I love the place, and especially I cope the job as a domestic helper there. It is easy, and I know that I can earn money for my family by working there.
Okay, and even you are still single, do you think you can control your homesick? You will be away from your family, although you already experienced be away from your family, but this time, do you think you can control your homesick again?
Yes, so I can control my homesick for my family because I know that I came to Hong Kong to work.
Okay, so at least you need at least a little sacrifices for that.
Yes,
and you have already an idea about the day off, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And so sometimes if they for example, you arrive there and they will give you a day off on weekends, but there are times that maybe they will be needing you during weekends. So, are you willing to accept this day off set by your employer?
Yes, ma'am, I'm very much willing to accept the prepared holiday of my employer for me. It is okay since in a 1 week working day, I do have a holiday or day off.
Okay, and so in that way you can, that's the time you can call on your family and to check on them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so tell me, what are your duties and responsibilities when you work in Hong Kong?
My main duties and responsibilities in Hong Kong is taking good care of a child of my employer, which is 1.5-year-old boy. My special duties there is preparing a meal for him and feeding bottles and sterilizing their bottle. And also, if I still have enough time in finishing household chores, we still have time for reading books, playing puzzles, and also we listen for music as nursery rhymes.
Okay, talking about nursery rhymes, can you give me one nursery rhyme?
Yes, ma'am, I can give you one nursery rhyme. I have 2 hands, the left and the right. Hold them up high, so clean and bright. Clap them softly, 1, 2, 3. Clean little hands are good to see.
Okay, thank you. And in that way, I can see that you have a patient and taking care of children.
Yes, ma'am, I do have.
But how about the elderly? Do you have any experience doing to get along with the elderly?
Yes, ma'am, I do have a patient when it comes to elderly by assisting them in the activity daily living, preparing them for a meal, and then taking them for a walk, and sometimes listening for their talking them in specific time that I am free.
Okay. And how about cooking? Where you were in Hong Kong, can you cook?
Yes, ma'am, I can cook Chinese food, but a little bit light, such as congee, noodles, and sometimes a steamed fish that they love to eat during dinner time.
Okay, and so this time, if they will ask you for more Chinese dishes? Are you willing to learn?
Yes, I'm willing to learn. I am willing to learn it, and I love to cook a Chinese food.
Okay. And how about marketing? Can you do that also?
Yes, I can do marketing.
Even alone?
in Hong Kong, even alone.
Okay. And can you give me your short message for your future employer?
Hello, sir, madam. I am Mabel Di Maala, and I am looking forward for your good consideration for my application, and I hope you look forward for my service to your family since I get there in Hong Kong. Thank you so much, and this is the way that I can help my family by sending my little siblings in schools for finishing college.
Okay. And also that you already know the rules and regulations inside the house of an employer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So about that, there's no problem anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can see you can obey simple instructions,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
follow simple instructions,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And how about if you commit mistake? What are you going to tell your employer?
First thing that I will do if I commit a mistake, ma'am, is to tell it to my employer and do have an apologize to it.
Okay, that's very good, and that's very important. And how about pets? Before, do you have pets in the house in Hong Kong?
Before, ma'am, I don't have pets to care, but I am willing to take after it if they do have pets for me to
take care of.
take care of.
Okay. And I think that will be all. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon in Hong Kong.
Thank you, ma'am.